Hello yogis and welcome to today's vinyasa flow. You might want a couple of blocks for this practice. If you don't have them, go and grab them and then we'll get started. So we're going to start in a tabletop position. Stack the shoulders above the wrists and the hips above the knees. And starting with a cat-cow. So as you inhale, think about drawing the chest through the arms, lower the belly towards the mat, lift the chin, start to open through the throat. As you exhale, press the floor away, tuck the tailbone under, broaden through the upper back. Inhale, lifting the chest. And exhale to round it through. Beautiful. Take two more like this. Inhale, drawing the chest through the arms, open through the front of the body. Exhale, round through the back, scoop the tailbone under, draw chin to chest. Let's take one more of these, keeping the arms nice and strong. Connecting movement to the breath. And then when you finish that round, come back into your tabletop position. And then lower the forearms down to the mat. Coming into your forearm tabletop. And we're taking the same thing with our cat-cows. And just notice the difference in how it feels in the body. So as you inhale, again, think of drawing the chest through the arms, lower the belly down, activate through the upper middle back. And as you exhale, press the forearms into the mat, puff up between the shoulder blades, draw chin to chest. Inhale, lifting. And exhale to round. Good. Take two more rounds like this, perhaps feeling it a little bit more in the shoulders. And exhale, round it through. Last one, inhale, lifting the chest. Sit bones draw up towards the sky. And exhale to round. Beautiful. Come back into your neutral spine. Extend the right leg out behind you. Lift the right arm up, opening into like a modified forearm side plank. And then press through the left hand, rise it up into your modified side plank. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in, rising the right leg up off the floor. And as you exhale, draw the elbow and the knee in towards each other, almost like a little crunch. Inhale, expand it back out, reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, hug it back in. Try to lengthen the movement, connect it to the breath. One more like this. Inhale, extend it out. And exhale, hug it back in. Good. Inhale, extending it out. As you exhale, release the right foot back down to the floor. Start to slide the right knee in, turn to face the front of the mat, but keep the right arm lifted and thread it underneath the left arm to come into your thread the needle. Option to extend the left arm forwards or rise the left arm up towards the sky, wrap it behind the back of the body, reach for the right hip crease. Option to stay here, otherwise you could lift that leg off the floor. Find your balance here, don't worry if you topple over, just come back to it. Good, holding here for 3, for 2, and 1. Beautiful, releasing the foot back down to the mat. Inhale, rising the left arm back up. Exhale, replace the left forearm down to the mat. And then come back up into your tabletop position with the left leg extended behind you. Beautiful. Now lifting the left arm up, coming into that modified side plank on the forearm to the other side. And then press through the right hand, lift it up into your modified side plank. Nice. Exhaling here. Then take a deep breath in, rising the left leg up. And as you exhale, squeeze it in, drawing the knee towards the elbow. Inhale, extend it back up. Good. Exhale to squeeze it in. One more like this. Inhale, expand. And exhale to squeeze it in. This time, inhale, extend it back out. As you exhale, releasing the left foot down to the floor, Sliding the left knee forward. As you do so, extend the right leg out, thread the left arm underneath to come into your thread the needle. Option, extend the right arm. Or option, extend it up towards the sky. Exhale, wrap it behind the back of the body. Staying here, or potentially you lift that right leg up, press through the back of the left arm, and holding it here. For 3, for 2, and 1. Releasing the right knee back down to the floor. Inhale, rise the right arm up. Exhale, press through the right hand, come back into your tabletop position. Good. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, coming into your downward facing dog. If you want to move it out for the first one, feel free to have a little bit of a wiggle around here. Checking in with the body, notice if there are any areas of tightness or resistance. See if you can send the breath into those areas. Nice. Little bend of the knees looking forward. As you inhale, either step or jump it to the front of the mat, coming into your halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, folding forward over the legs, draw the belly in. You can bend the knees if you need to here. Inhale to sweep the arms all the way up. Lift the gaze as you go. And exhale, release the hands down to the side of the body. Nice rooted, strong Tadasana. Again, inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And then as you exhale, folding forward over the legs, belly towards the thighs, bend the knees if you need. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen through the spine. You could always bring the hands to the shins here. Exhale, plant the hands down, stepping or jumping it back, coming into your chaturanga, or maybe you take knees, chest, chin, Ashtangasana. Inhale, into your back bend, upward facing dog or your cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press the floor away, nice strong arms. Think about wrapping the armpits for 1. For 2. Beautiful, gaze either between the knees or maybe up towards the belly button. For 3. And 4. Beautiful, little bend of the knees looking forward. Step, jump, or lightly float to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Lift the gaze. Exhale, stay here, keep the palms pressing together, or the hands can be apart. Take a deep breath in, engage the glutes, send the hips forward. Little back bend here, start to expand through the front of the body. Exhale, folding it forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take it back through your vinyasa, either knees, chest, chin, or your chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Reconnecting to the breath. Deep breaths in through the nose. Excuse me. And exhales through the nose. Keeping the kneecaps pulling up, the legs are strong. The heels are rooting towards the mat. Doesn't matter if they don't touch. Send them in that direction. Beautiful, you guys. One more round of breath here. Nice. And then as you inhale, we're going to ripple it forwards into your high plank. Bring as much movement through the spine as you can. And then exhale, bend the knees, send the sit bones up towards the sky. Wave it back into your downward facing dog. Again, inhale, rise up onto the tiptoes. Ripple through the spine as you send it into your high plank. And then exhale, bend the knees, ripple it back into your downward facing dog. And then we're going to keep this same waving motion, but this time we're going to pick up one leg and ripple it forward into your tiger curl. So you're lifting the right foot up, shift the weight forward, shoulders moving over the wrists. And then as you exhale, find a little bit of resistance, pressing the foot back, come into your downward facing dog. Again, inhale, ripple it forward. And then exhale, ripple it back, coming into your downward facing dog. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Beautiful. This time, inhale, waving it forward. As you exhale, take the right foot in between the hands. Lower the back knee down to the floor, coming into your low lunge. As you inhale, rise the arms up next to the ears. Lift the gaze if you like, but keep thinking about drawing the front ribs towards the back ribs. So we're really working into the hips here. Send the hips forward and down. Keep the chest lifted. Taking a couple of rounds of breath here. Try to keep the right hip hugging back, the left hip drawing forward. Beautiful. Take one more round of breath. Nice. This time, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, shift it back. Coming into your half splits, draw the toes up towards the face. Nice. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Maybe you take it a little bit deeper. Beautiful. On your next in-breath, coming back into that lunge, sweeping the arms up next to the ears. And then on your exhale, coming back to your half splits. This time, see if you can fly the arms. Draw the toes up towards the face. Reach the chest forward, lengthen through the spine. One more time. Inhale, shift it forward, rising the arms up. And then as you exhale, shift it back, coming into your half splits. Fly the arms, reach the chest forward. Take a deep breath in here. Keep pressing the heel towards the mat. Think about dragging it back towards the body. Good. One more. Yes. As you inhale, shifting it forward, rising the arms up next to the ears. Tuck the back toes with control, rising it up into your high lunge. Scoop the tailbone under. There can be a little bend in the back knee if you need. Think about hugging the floating ribs in. Good. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, open the arms out. So the right fingertips reach towards the back of your mat. The left fingertips draw forward. Keep the arms circling. Sweep the right arm around. Step forward into your Utkatasana. As the left foot hits the floor, rise the right knee up, coming into your stork pose. Find your balance here. Find your drishti. Keep lifting the knee. Draw the thigh towards the belly. The shoulders are soft. One more. Deep inhale. And exhale. This time, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, open it out, coming into your warrior two. Looking over towards the tip of the left middle finger. Think about scooping the tailbone underneath. The shoulders are stacked above the hips. Deep breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. Flipping the front palm, reversing your warrior, opening through the left-hand side of the body. If you can, lift the left heel, press into the arch of the foot. Good. Nice, you guys. And then pressing the heel down, straighten through the left leg. And then if you can, pick up the sole of the left foot, really opening, expanding through the left-hand side of the body into this variation of your Trikonasana. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, circle it around. Send the right fingertips towards the front of the mat, the left fingertips towards the back foot. Reaching the arms away from one another, finding your arrow lunge. Keep reaching, keep lengthening through the spine, really energize through the entire body here. Breathing for 3, for 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lowering the back knee down to the floor. Take the left hand behind the back of the right thigh. Lift the right fingertips up and coming into a little back bend. Opening through the front of the right hip, work into the psoas. Taking 3 long deep breaths here. Try to keep the shoulders nice and square. Glutes are engaged. Beautiful. One more round of breath. Deep inhale. And then as you exhale, take the right hand to the floor. The left fingers reach up towards the sky. Tuck the back toes and come into your easy twist. Keep opening through the chest, strong back leg, reaching the right heel towards the back of the mat. Beautiful. And one more round of breath here. Deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Circling the left hand around, plant it to the mat, shift the weight forward into the left foot. And then rising the right leg up towards the sky, coming into your standing splits. Maybe you test the balance by taking the left hand behind the left ankle. Good. Holding here for 3, for 2, and 1. Nice. Bend the left leg deeply, sending the right foot back to the floor, and then step it back, coming through maybe your single leg high plank, lowering down, single leg chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Coming back to the breath, spread the fingers, nice and long through the spine. And we'll take the same on the other side. Good. As you inhale, wave it forward, draw the left knee in towards the nose, tiger curl. And then as you exhale, wave it back. Find some resistance in the movement. Inhale, wave it forward. And then as you exhale, waving it back. Good job. Inhale, waving it forward. Knee to nose, shoulders over wrist, press the floor away, step the left foot in between the hands. Lower the back knee down to the floor and rise the arms up next to the ears. Coming into your lunge. Draw the front ribs towards the back ribs. Try to keep the hips as square as possible. Beautiful. Taking one more round of breath here. Deep breath in. And exhale. This time, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, shift it back. Come into your half split. Draw the left toes up towards the face. Pressing the heel into the mat. Think about dragging it back towards the body. Beautiful. One more breath like this. On your in-breath, shift it forward. Rising the arms up next to the ears. Lift the chest. This time, as you exhale, fly the arms back. Aeroplane arms. Beautiful. Inhale, rise it up. And exhale, fly it back. Staying here. Find that balance. You can always bring the hands down if you need to, maybe onto blocks or maybe onto the floor. Good. One more round of breath here. Moving maybe a little deeper on the exhales. Nice. As you inhale, rising the arms back next to the ears, tuck the back toes. With control, rise it up into your high lunge. Nice strong back leg, scoop the tailbone under. Deep breath in. As you exhale, send the left fingertips back, the right fingertips forward, coming into a twist in your high lunge. Sweep the left arm around, step the right foot forward, come into your Utkatasana, and then lift the left foot in towards the chest. Finding your stork pose, let the shoulders soften. Finding your drishti or point of focus. Good. One more round of breath here, zipping the belly in and up. Good. Deep breath in. As you exhale, step the left foot back, coming into your warrior two. Looking over towards the tip of the right middle finger. Press the right thigh back. Tuck the tailbone under. Nice. Flip the front palm and reverse your warrior. Option to pick up the heel of the right foot. Press into the arch of the foot. Beautiful. Replace the heel down. Straighten through the right leg. Come into your reverse trikonasana. Maybe you pick up the sole of the foot to make that stretch even deeper. Nice, you guys. Circling the arms around, extending the left arm forward, the right arm back as you come into your arrow lunge. Lengthen through the back of the body. Nice, strong back leg. Holding it here for 3, for 2, and 1. Amazing. Dropping the left knee down to the floor. Take the right hand to the back of the left thigh. Lift the left fingertips up. Coming into a back bend here. The arm reaches up and over. Lift the chest up towards the sky. Find space for the breath. Good. One more round of breath here. Glutes are engaged. And then circle the left hand. Take it to the floor. Tuck the back toes. Rise the right arm up to come into your easy twist. Deep breath in. Exhale, open the chest a little bit more if there's space. Good. Last one like this. Deep breath in. As you exhale, circle the right hand down to the floor, plant the hand. Shift the weight forward into the right foot, lifting the left leg up towards the sky. Come into your standing split. One more round of breath. This time, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bend the right leg deeply, step the left foot back. Plant the hands. Either take it through your vinyasa, or maybe you come through your single leg high plank. Lower down, single leg chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or your cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, rising up onto the tiptoes. As you exhale, lower the knees down to the mat. Send the hips towards the heels. Extend the arms out in front of you to come into a child's pose or any rest position that feels good for you. Taking long, smooth and steady breaths. Last one. Deep breath in. And exhaling. And then when you're ready, finding your way back into your downward facing dog, sending the hips up and back, lengthen through the spine. Beautiful. Drawing the ribs in, the belly in. We're taking that same sequence again. We're going to change a few little bits and add a little bit onto it. Good. Inhale, waving it forwards. Draw the knee to the nose. And exhale, waving it back. Good. Inhale, wave it forwards. Finding that resistance. Lengthen the breath, lengthen the movement. Exhale, shift it back. This time, inhale, wave it forward, knee to nose. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Drop the back knee down to the floor. Rise the arms up next to the ears. As you exhale, this time, interlace the fingers behind the back of the body. Good. As you inhale, lift the chest, coming into a back bend. Lift the gaze if you can. And holding it here. For 3. Spread through the chest. For 2. And 1. Inhale, rising it all the way back up. Take the arms next to the ears. As you exhale, fly the arms back into this airplane position, half split. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, release the hands down to your mat. You may want to take the hands onto your blocks here. Coming onto the fingertips of the hands. If you want to make it super challenging, you can come onto the palms. We're going to lift the right foot off the floor. Keep hugging the right hip back. See if you can hover the heel. Lifting it up. Good. Side to belly, holding here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing it down. Good job. Shifting it forwards. Rising the arms next to the ears. A nice long exhale to settle here. Beautiful. Tuck the back toes. Rising it up with control. Coming into that high lunge. As you exhale, open it out, finding that twist. Maybe you shift the gaze towards the right hand. Keep it circling around, stepping into that Utkatasana as the right foot touches, left foot touches, the right leg lifts up. Sorry. Good. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, open it back out, coming into that warrior two. Good. Flip the front palm straight away, reverse your warrior. Pick up the left heel, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, replace the heel, straighten through the left leg, reverse Trikonasana. Pick up the sole of the left foot. Opening the chest up, press the pelvis forwards. Beautiful, deep breath in. Exhale, circle it around. Coming into that arrow lunge, sending the right fingertips forwards, left fingertips back. So making this a little bit more challenging now. Shift the weight into the left foot, rising the right leg all the way up. Coming into this variation of your warrior three. Find your balance here for 3, for 2. Legs are strong, keep breathing. And 1. Bending the left leg, take the right foot down to the floor, slowly lower it down. Take the left hand to the back of the right thigh, lift the chest. Good. Take a deep breath in here and long exhale. As you inhale, rising it all the way up, take the right hand to the floor, coming into that easy twist. Good. This time, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, keep it going, roll onto the nice edges of the feet. Shift the gaze back towards the left hand, lower the hips down. Inhale, rise it all the way back up, planting the left hand to the floor. Option, you could stand up into your standing split, or maybe you walk it over, coming into your handstand. Maybe you take this little hops, getting used to bringing some weight onto the hands, bringing the hips over the shoulders. If you can catch the balance, then catch the balance in your handstand. Wherever you are, keep the breath going for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it through a vinyasa from whatever position you're in. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And exhale. This time on your in-breath, rising the right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, shift it forward, knee to nose. Good. Take a deep breath in here, press the floor away. As you exhale, we're coming into our pigeon pose. So you're crossing the right leg in front of you. Take the right knee behind the right wrist. Extend the left leg behind you. Coming into your pigeon, just have a little check, making sure that the leg is directly behind you. And then taking the fingertips to the floor. So they're coming quite wide on the mat. Try to square off the hips. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in, lift the chest. And then as you exhale, ripple it down, coming back to that wave-like motion. Inhale, rippling it up. I really love this waving motion to connect the movement to the breath as a reminder to lengthen the breath. Beautiful. Take one more like this. Inhale, rise it up. And exhale, ripple it down. Good. Inhale, rising it back up. And then as you exhale, you're going to turn to your left. You probably won't be able to see here, but I'll cue it. We're going to turn to face the long edge of the mat. Keep the right foot into the groin. Take the arms out to the side. Left leg is extended. As you exhale, scoop the left arm in front of the body. The right arm draws up and over, coming into a side body stretch. If the left foot's available, you could take a hold of the left foot, open through the side of the body. Think about rotating the chest up towards the sky for 3. For 2, try to keep the right sit bone pressing down. It's going to want to lift up. And 1. Beautiful. Inhale, rising it all the way back to the center. And then we're turning to face the back of the mat. So you may need to adjust yourself a little bit. The right foot comes to the floor, the left leg extends out in front of you. Take the right hand behind, lift the left arm up next to the ear. We're coming for your Maritasana seat. Crossing the left arm as far over as you can. Think about drawing the left shoulder to the right knee and closing the gap between the left ribs and the right thigh. Looking over the right shoulder here, you could either cactus the arm. Some of you may want to take a bind here, especially if you're an Ashtangi. Good. Take a deep breath in to lengthen through the spine. And then as you exhale, maybe finding a little bit more space to move into. One more breath like this. Deep inhale. Keep the gaze over the right shoulder. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, releasing your twist. Take a counter twist over to the other direction. From your counter twist, pick up the right foot. Step it over the left leg. Press through the right foot. And stepping out, coming into your goddess pose. Take the hands together at heart center. Press the thighs back. Stacking the shoulders over the hips. Take a couple moments here. Maybe you close the eyes and test the balance. Good. Breathing here for 3. For 2. Yes. Well done. And 1. Take a deep breath in, straighten through the legs. Take the hands to the waist. Turn the toes so that the feet are parallel. Take a deep breath in, coming into a back bend here. Send the hips forward, lift the chest. And then as you exhale, folding forward, releasing the hands down to the mat, fingertips point forward. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then exhale, come into your prasarita, crown of the head reaching towards the floor. Make sure that the legs are active, so the outer edges of the feet press into the mat, the ankles are active, the kneecaps are picking up. Beautiful. And then notice if the weight is shifting back into the heels and see if you can shift it forward so the weight is drawing through the center of the foot. Good, you guys. Take one more breath like this. Inhale to lift the chest. As you exhale, start to walk the hands around to the front of the mat. Coming back into your low lunge, drop the back knee down to the floor. Inhale, lifting the chest. And then as you exhale, you're taking the left hand to the left knee. We're coming into a quad stretch here. So a couple of options. You could pick up the back foot. If you wanted to use a strap, you could here. Catch a hold of the foot. If you have a little bit more space in the quad, you could maybe flip your grip. Turn the fingertips to point forward, squeezing the heel towards the butt. Keep the chest facing towards the front of the mat. For those of you that feel pretty steady, maybe you extend the left arm forward. For those of you that want an even deeper stretch, take the left hand onto the right foot. Open through the chest, and then look towards the right hand as you extend it towards the back of the mat. Beautiful. Breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release it back around, and then let the foot go with control. Good, you guys. Rising the arms up next to the ears. As you exhale, take the hands back down to the floor. Shift it back, coming into your half split. Option to stay in your half split. Option to come into your full Hanumanasana. Starting to extend the legs. Maybe you use your blocks. Shuffling the feet away from one another. Try to keep the right hip drawing down towards the mat. Working into that Hanumanasana, your front split. Taking your time to arrive. Notice where the resistance is. Notice where the tightness is. For me, I'm working around an old injury in my left hamstring, so my left side Hanumanasana gets a little stuck. Good. One more round of breath here. Good. And then as you inhale, start to slide the left foot back towards the body, plant the hands, tuck the back toes, straighten through the back leg, see if you can slide the left leg all the way through, and then come through your vinyasa. Or just find your way back into a downward facing dog. Whatever works for you. Good job. Come back to the breath. Inhales. Then exhales. Inhaling. And exhaling. Beautiful. Rise up onto the tiptoes. As you exhale, bring the knees down to the mat. Come back into your tabletop position. Let's just cleanse it out. Take a couple of cat-cows. Inhaling, lifting the chest. Really try to lengthen the breath here. And exhale. Press the floor away and round it through. Inhale to lift. And exhale to round. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, send it back into your downward facing dog. Finding the breath here, pressing the floor away. And getting ready for the other side. Last round. As you inhale, wave it forwards. Draw that knee towards the nose. Find that rippling through the back of the body. Exhale, find some resistance as you press it back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple it forwards. Tiger curl, exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, ripple it forwards. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands, drop the back knee down to the floor, rising the arms up next to the ears, coming into your low lunge. Exhale, release the hands behind the back of the body, interlace the fingers. Take a deep breath in, lift the chest, expand through the front of the body, finding your back bend. Good, 2 more breaths here. Last one. As you inhale, rising it all the way back up, arms come back next to the ears. As you exhale, fly it back, aeroplane your half splits. Nice, deep breath in. As you exhale, releasing the hands down to the floor, either onto your blocks or onto your mat. And then lifting up the left leg, so we're really working your compression strength here. Think about lifting the thigh towards the belly. Lift that foot up, holding it here for 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, cramp. Inhale, shifting it forwards. Rising the arms next to the ears. Lift it up. Draw front ribs to back ribs. Lovely. Tuck the back toes. And rise it with control into your high lunge. Deep breath in. As you exhale, twist, draw the left fingertips back, right fingertips forward, keep it circling. Step it forward, come Utkatasana, press through the right foot, lift the left knee in towards the chest for your stork pose. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, open it all the way out into your warrior 2. Flip the front palm and reverse your warrior. Pick up the right heel. Slide the left hand towards the left ankle. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, replace the heel down, straighten through the right leg, reverse Trikonasana, press the pelvis forward. Maybe you pick up the sole of the right foot. Good, deep breath in. And then as you exhale, release it down, circle it around, turn to face the front of the mat, reaching the left fingertips forward, the right fingertips back for your arrow lunge. Beautiful. Getting ready for your balance now. Shift the weight into the right foot. Lift the left leg. Come into your warrior 3. Keep the left arm reaching forward, right arm reaching back. Beautiful. Holding it here. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bending the right leg, releasing the left foot down to the floor with control. Lower the knee. Take the right hand to the back of the left leg. Lift the chest. Reaching the left fingertips up and over. Finding your back bend here. Sink the hips forward and down. Try not to dump into the lower back. Think of lifting up and over. Beautiful. Taking one more round of breath. Good job. Inhale, rising it all the way up. Take the left hand to the floor. Rising the right arm up to come into your easy twist. Good. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, keep it going. Lower the hips towards the floor. Come onto the nice edges of the feet, reaching the right fingertips towards the left foot. Beautiful. Working into the IT bands. Inhale, rising it all the way back up. Circle it back around. Plant the hands to the floor. Option here to come into your standing split, rising the left leg up. Or option to bring this into your little handstand hops, or your handstand if you have a steady handstand. Whatever you're working on, there's an opportunity to add it in here. Wherever you are, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring it through a vinyasa or finding your way back to your downward facing dog. Really good job. Deep breath in and long exhale. Nice. On your next in-breath, rising the left leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, draw the knee in towards the nose, tiger curl. Beautiful. Deep breath in here. As you exhale, coming into your pigeon, sliding the right foot back, take the left knee behind the left wrist. Adjust yourself as you need to into your pigeon, making sure the right leg is directly behind you, and then taking the fingertips nice and wide on the mat. Hips are square to the floor or as square as you can. Take a deep breath in, lift the chest. Then exhale, wave it down. Inhale, wave it back up. And exhale, ripple it down. One more like this. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rising all the way back up. This time as you exhale, circle it around to the long edge of the mat, keeping the left foot drawing in towards the center of the body. Rising the arms out to the side on an in-breath. As you exhale, thread the right arm in front of the body. The left arm draws up and over. If the foot's available, you could take the foot. If it's not, just reach it in that direction. We're trying to open the chest, finding space through the left-hand side of the body. And breathing here. For 3. For 2. Keep the right leg strong. And 1. Good. Inhale, rising it all the way back up through center. Spread the arms. As you exhale, turn to face the back of the mat. The sole of the left foot is down. The right leg is extended. Taking the left hand behind the body, rise the right arm up towards the sky, preparing for your twist. As you exhale, extending the right arm as far over the left leg as you can. Think about drawing this right knee to the left shoulder. Lengthen through the spine, option to cactus the arm, option to extend it. If you wanted to take a bind, go on ahead. Deep breath in. And exhale, maybe you deepen that twist a little. Beautiful. Taking one more round of breath like this. Good job, you guys. Inhale, looking towards the front of the mat. Releasing your twist. Take a counter twist towards your right. And then pick up the left foot. Step it up and over the left leg. Step it up and over the right leg. Press through the left foot, using the hands to help you. And then open it out. If I can get my words out, into your goddess pose. One more time. Pressing the thighs back. Good. And this time, see if you can rise up onto the tiptoes. Make it just that little bit more challenging. Fight for your balance, finding a point of focus. Breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, see if you can rise all the way up onto the tiptoes, straighten through the legs. And exhale, releasing the heels down. Turn the feet so they're parallel. Bring the hands to the waist. Inhale, lift the chest. Little back bend. And exhale, folding forward over the legs, release the hands. Taking any variation of this forward fold that you like, you may want to reach the arms through. Maybe you take a hold of the ankles or the big toes. Maybe you take it upside down, bringing it into your tripod headstand, if this is in your practice. If not, there's another video breaking it down so that maybe you can try that next time. Good. Rising the legs up, squeezing them together if you're taking it there. Good. Breathing for 3, for 2, and 1. If you're upside down, bringing it back down, and then inhale, everybody lifting the chest. And then as you exhale, start to walk the hands around to the front of the mat. Drop the left knee down to the floor. Come back into that lunge. Beautiful. Taking the right hand to the right knee. We're coming into that quad stretch. Try to keep the hips nice and square. Pick up the left foot. So we're coming into our quad stretch. Try not to come right onto the patella here. So you're not coming right onto the kneecap, but shift the hips forward so you're coming just above the kneecap. It's a little bit more fleshy, a little bit more comfortable. Catch a hold of the foot if available. If you have the space, maybe you flip the grip, press the heel next to the butt. Maybe you extend the right arm forward. To take it further, taking the right hand to the left foot and extend the left arm behind you. Good. 2 more long deep breaths here. Nice. When you're ready, releasing with control, take the back foot down and shift it back into your half split. And then gradually making your way into your Hanumanasana. You could stay in half split if you prefer. Maybe you use the blocks, sliding the legs out, but think about still drawing the feet towards one another. Yeah, so we're drawing the right hip back and the left hip forward, trying to keep the hips as square as possible. Breathing here. For 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale to lift the chest if you're down. And then coming back into your half split. Nice. And then we're taking it through a vinyasa. So plant the hands, tuck the back toes. See if you can sweep the right leg through. Maybe do it without touching the floor. And then coming into your vinyasa. Or meet us in downward facing dog. Really nice. Take a deep breath in. And long exhale. Amazing. Little bend of the knees looking forward. Step or jump it through to seated. If you can, cross the legs as you go. And extend the legs out in front of you for your Paschimottanasana. Take a deep inhale. Arms rise up. Lengthen through the side of the body. And then as you exhale, think about reaching up and over. If the feet are available, take them. If they're not, don't worry about it. Notice where you feel the sensation. And really focus on the exhales. Keeping the legs strong, the kneecaps picking up. Take 2 more breaths in your Paschimottanasana. Beautiful. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, releasing. We have to put Wandavasana in here. Lift the chest. Lift the feet. Option to take the hands behind the back of the knees. Option to extend the arms out. Option to extend the legs out. Holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release the soles of the feet to the floor. Deep breath in, lift the chest. And exhale with control. Slow as you can. Rolling all the way onto the back of the body. Really nice. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Giving yourself a nice big squeeze. Good job. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, option, you could come into your Shavasana here if you want to spend a little longer. Otherwise, rolling onto the right-hand side of the body. Take a moment in your fetal position. Let the head relax down. Let the knees soften down. And then slow as you like, finding your way back up into your comfortable seat. Find your Sukhasana. Taking the hands together at heart center. Rising the thumbs up to the forehead. And bowing forwards. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this flow, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.